could be a good way to just have a look through their website, but also if you go into coaching, they've got all their coach ed stuff in here. So just like where you booked on the course, can you remember?
Yeah.
Where you booked on the course, I would suggest you just do some surfing in general, but maybe focus in these areas, because I know that actually there was quite a significant change.
Yeah, when we was doing the level 2, the tutor, she actually showed us the new pathway plan, and she explained it to us about what would happen and how it's all changed and things like that.
So my next question to you would be, okay, by looking at the new pathway, you're in here at the moment, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you see yourself going once you have completed your level 2? What do you see yourself doing?
I'd like to possibly go into the youth award.
Okay.
Just because when speaking with the tutor from on the level 2 course, she did actually say that it would benefit myself if I did go on to that for the next stage, instead of moving on to a UEFA B or something similar to that. She said it would be easier if I went on to a youth award module, because it's less based on coaching experience, and it's more about the coach himself and how to develop younger players. And I think it ties in with what I want to do. It's a passion of mine. I love football, and I do want to help the future of football to grow in the country, so that would be very beneficial to myself.
Okay, so where are you going to find out more information about the Youth Awards?
Through the FA themselves or on the County FA website. Okay.
So we're still on the website now. We are just looking at under different tabs, and we've just come into the course information for the East Riding FA Coach Education, and on here there are different the FA Youth Award Module 3, which there is I think an overview there is on here. So prerequisites are first of all level 2 certificate in coaching football or UEFA B.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. What would you be okay looking over that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I can't see at present how you find out about if there's any courses running, but that might be something that you can have a look at. Or I would advise you ring up the County FA.
Yeah.
Or even better, when you do your
level 2,
your review and your evaluation from that, to mention, oh, what's on? There is some what's on, but there isn't any youth awards. Okay? Yeah. All right, good. So, we're now just referring to personal development plan. We've got a personal development plan that Christian put together around 12 months ago. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And I think in previous mentoring sessions and IAG sessions we've looked at these, and I think you're working towards, or you've completed these, which was to be able to coach young children in football to elite athletes, develop fitness qualifications, gain experience working in the leisure and sports industry.
Yeah.
And I think in terms of your level 2 football award, your level 2 fitness instructor,
yep, and
your work as an apprentice in sports development, you're covering those.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so if we part that, and then what I want to do now is I want to get to grips with what you're going to do for your next 12 months.
Right.
And I think You've got your short term where we've just been speaking about.
Yep.
I think you've got your 6 months where you're coming to the end of your apprenticeship.
Yep.
And then it's 12 months or up to that time what you're going to do next.
Yep.
And how can I support you with that?
Yep.
And also other support around you help you.
Yep.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what I want to do then is I want to get some structured goals set in place.
Right.
Alright?
Yep.
Now, we can do 3 if you want, but actually 1 or 2 is fine. But they're your goals. So, what do you want to do with your first goal?
Hopefully pass my level 2. That would be one goal. Another one would be to hopefully come to the end of my apprenticeship and pass that, but also when I come to the end of it, hopefully the ramp social, hopefully that's in a place where it's quite successful, and that would be something I could I feel like I've contributed to it, so that way it'll feel like I've made a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I can get that to become very successful. And if I could think of any others, it would be just to make myself more employable.
Okay, alright. So, developing your portfolio of employability skills.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, what I want to do then is I want us to write these goals down.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
So 1, complete your level 2.
Yep.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
November 2016. And then maybe look towards level 3 youth award.
Yep.
Yeah? 2, complete apprenticeship and develop career opportunities or look at what's next.
Yeah.
And then number 3 would be look at how you can articulate and have that understanding of the employability skills and how you can demonstrate them. Yeah?
Yeah.
So you can get a full-time job.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, the task will be, I want these to be completed.
Right.
Please?
Yeah.
Very similar to what we did last time. Obviously these will change.
Yep.
And then to break the goals down. So we're just looking at the personal development plan and how these goals can be broken down into smart targets, and at the bottom of each goal sheet, there is an action plan giving up to, or if required, more than 5 different actions to be taken. There's also potential barriers in there to try and overcome. Okay?
Yep.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good. Now, to help you with your number 3, well actually all of them, but in particular what you've identified as your third goal in terms of employability skills, what I would like you to do is take a look at, and we're just referring to now the profiling wheel. Have we gone through this before?
We have.
We have?
Yes.
Okay, so just as an overview again, just a refresher, profile wheel, there's 12 quadrants and we are looking at each of those areas to be a different skill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or quality.
Yeah.
Now these are numbered 1 to 10 inside to out, 1 being how you feel, or how you feel about where you are on a scale of 1 to 10 with that skill, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. Okay?
Mhm.
What I'd like you to do is think about those employability skills that are important to you. Yeah?
Yeah.
But also the areas that you feel you need to possibly develop further.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
But I want you to identify those, and then what I want you to do is kind of see where you are at present with those.
Right.
Now, you can, if you want, use the employability skills, and we're just back on the laptop now, and we are just going to refer to the employability skills. So we've got get to them, that's wrong one. It's under resources. There we are. Okay. So we've got team working, self-management, customer awareness and business awareness, information technology, application and numeracy, communication literacy, problem solving. I've also put two other areas down there as well in terms of qualities, positive attitude and entrepreneurship and enterprise. That is just the starting point.
Right.
Yeah?
Mhm.
How are you going to select these? What's your thinking about how are you going to select?
Well, already just talking about it already. A few have popped into my head, and I've already started to think about where I would rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10. Some of them on there I wouldn't have thought about putting in, but in terms of a skill or a quality, I know that I can use it. So yeah, I feel quite confident.
So what comes to mind straight away? What would you put in your first one?
Reliability.
Okay. All right. You mentioned that already.
Yep.
You feel like you've developed that?
I do feel like I've developed that a lot, in terms of what it was like and now what it is like. I would say I've developed it. And I know exactly, well, I say exactly, I know roughly where I would put myself and numbering it 1 to 10. So I feel quite confident in that.
Okay.
Communication, teamwork, just simple, easy ones that you normally get asked. I know where I would put myself on a scale of 1 to 10. Just looking at the ones on there, I definitely think business and customer awareness, that one would, if I put that down, that'd be one that I have developed during my time here, because other jobs and other experiences I've not had that opportunity to do anything like that. So I feel like I have developed some form of understanding, but I would like to develop myself a bit more in it.
Okay. Right. Good. Are there any barriers and challenges that you foresee or are current that are going to limit you from achieving your goals, or areas that you feel that you really do need to develop?
Nothing that I can really think of off the top of my head. No.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, I would like to stop the interview there. So it is 10:04 and we've just run the course. So happy with that?